Good morning. It is Monday, January 2nd, 2023 at 7:39 a.m. in my locale. It is about 74 degrees, and we're doing this video a little late because I don't have to be to work until 9:30. So we had a little bit of stretch time this morning. I also got to water the flowers, food, and made sure that they were okay. We didn't have to clean up here at all, and my food prep is very, very minor and low, so I had a third cup of coffee. Woohoo! So let's start our day, our daily Zen poem. I like this one. Perfect for the second day of the new year. So I'm going to read this, and I'm going to say, for all of you that are thinking that what I'm doing is kind of neat, kind of cool, kind of whatever, and you're feeling stuck in a prison state, or you're feeling stuck in your own life by those that are surrounding you who are maybe walking garbage, and you're tired of paying too much for simple things and having to do useless materials in order to buy a gallon of milk at a higher price. Think about this. Those who awaken never rest in one place. Like swans, they rise and leave the lake. On the air, they rise and fly an invisible course. Their food is knowledge. They live on emptiness. They have seen how to break free. Who can follow them? Buddha in the Dhammapada. No year for that. So we're going to definitely think about that one. That's a beautiful one. I'm actually going to save that, put it somewhere else. Another friend of mine I was talking to, his name is Matthew. He said to me, hey, I have a good idea. He said, try this. He is not on my channel, but I talked to him and he said, try this. He said, throw in a random Bible verse. Well, I'm not Christian, but okay. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Proverbs 13:20. Let's talk about swans that rise and leave the lake. Walk with the wise and become wise. If you're feeling a little stuck in 2023 with artificial inflation and you're feeling stuck with people around you that are really stupid, maybe it's time for you to think about leaving the lake and flying an invisible course. Your mileage may vary. Please consult your owner's manual. On that, daily room pull. Let's see if it all comes together. Hang on. Little knot in the bag of the string there. Hang on. Turn it upside down so you can see it right. That is Burkana. Hey, bud. You all right? You want to see the nice people before I read this? Because I know you're getting hungry. Come here. We now interrupt this regularly scheduled program for... right on time. There it is. Obligatory case of you. Oh. Anything else? There we go. Go back to bed. Now let's read our rune. The rune of growth. All right. It's a cycle rune. It denotes a form of fertility that fosters growth symbolically and actually. It can occur in the affairs of the world or family matters, one's relationship with oneself, the most important relationship, or to the divine, the second most important relationship. A rune that leads to blossoming and ripening, Prakana is concerned with the flow of beings into their new forms. Its action is gentle, penetrating, and pervasive. We must go into things deeply with care and awareness, and disperse the resistance, and then accomplish that work. You must have a clear and controlled will, and your motives must be correct. Any dark corners must be cleansed, and sometimes you may need expert help to do this. Modesty, patience, fairness, and generosity are called for here. But once that resistance is dispersed and the rectification is carried out to see the whole firm, through steadfastness and right attitude, you can blossom. Okay. So that was very interesting. We've got a swan, right? We've got people that are awaken and never rest in one place. Their food is knowledge, they live on emptiness, and they have seen how to break free. We talked about how when you walk with smart people, you'll get smart. When you walk with fools, you're dead. And then we talked about the concept of growth and rectification and how we are going to grow. Ourselves, with others, in whatever we do. And I think that those are all kind of coming together politely to say one thing, which is after yesterday's rune about that breakthrough, right? I think that I really hope that people are starting to wake up. And I think that they're going, why am I paying $5 for a dozen eggs? Who screwed with the supply chain? Why am I doing this to go into a building? It's a county building. I paid for it with my taxes. Why am I doing what you're telling me to do when it doesn't seem to make any sense at work? That looks like it's going to either hurt me or just be a real pain in the tush. Why am I? And the most important question, why are you telling me what to do? That's the biggest question. Once you break free of that cycle of, I'm going to do what they tell me, I just want to get along, there must be smarter than me, they're experts, don't you know? 2022 taught us experts aren't. Right? We know that now. Experts are not. We've learned that in the last 4 years. The minute somebody shows up and says, I'm an expert, turn around, kick them in the tush. Bye. You're not an expert or nothing. Out. Out and see. Learning how to take control for yourself, better your arrangements, better your living arrangements, better your diet, better your everything, and stop listening to people who are fools, because when you walk with fools, they have seen how to break free. Who can follow them? What does that sound like to everybody? Sounds like something we talk about a lot. Who can follow them? Well, I have an idea. Sorry, Queso. I have an idea. They're like-minded. They share values, and they have something to offer. Doesn't that message just keep coming back over and over? And the concept of breaking through and going, oh, wow, I don't have to be doing as I'm told. I don't have to tell somebody to do something to hurt themselves or cause a morale problem. I can think for myself. I can look for myself. I can expand and find meaning for everything by myself. If I need to get guidance, again, sometimes you saw the rune, sometimes you need to get some expert help. Be careful with that phrase, right? Let's say professional help. Sometimes you might need a little bit of information. And it's not a crime yet to seek that out, to become a better person for yourself. And remember, when you improve yourself, okay, and this is very Eastern, okay? When you make yourself better, you're the best person you can be. You're the best person for your family. And then when you have a strong, good family, you have a responsibility at that point to make a strong community. And then after that, it becomes a state and a nation and a planet, maybe. Who knows? I have to say that after what I've gone through, and someday we will have that nice podcast. It'll probably be a live stream. I'll tell you what I did wrong for money. I'll tell you how I hurt myself and how I hurt others. I'll go into all those little dark corners. I'm not perfect. There are many things I wish to improve on. However, I have to say I am a more healthy person here, in my heart, in my body, in my head. I'm a happier person. I may miss one person in the world to something that most of you cannot fathom. Okay. And at the same time, I went outside this morning to go check the pinto beans and the red kidney beans. The bay is really flat. It's low tide. It's flat as a pancake, and there's grass and all that stuff. It's a pretty neg tide. It's really low. And the sun's coming up, and I said to myself, "You're doing all right. You're okay." Gonna walk through. I'm a little sore today. I guess the inflammation cycle is going on. My feet are sore. My knees are sore. Probably from a lot of walking around yesterday or standing in one place. One of the two. But you know what? That walk to work and my vitamins and my coffee are going to work those out, because that's what we have to do. You can be better. And I say be better by the words, you can create a situation to strengthen yourself, to make yourself healthier, happier, more financially stable, whatever that happens to be. It does mean you might have to sit down and look at it, and you might have to, it's not going to be an easy thing. But I can tell you that it's worth it. Even though I'm living Plan B, okay? Living here in the Carrie Ellen was Plan B. It was emergency escape vehicle. It was not really meant to be primary domicile. That's okay. Okay? At least we have something that we can say we are healthier and happier than living in a neighborhood or a society where you are locking the doors constantly as you come into the house in a very quiet place, because you have 31 houses of I don't know what these people are thinking or what they're going to do, and they are mind control zombies, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. Some people call that paranoia. I'll call that a form of awareness. These are the people that cry that they don't have any money while they spend $400 at Trader Joe's. These are the people that go, "Why is my checkbook so low?" And you've gone to Starbucks twice that day. We have high credit card bills, so let's go to K Jewelers. Normalcy bias is really poisonous. You got to be careful. Don't suffer from it. But I'm rambling on. I have got to get in the shower. I got some things to do. I still got to work out. I was putting it off because my knees hurt, but I'm going to pull some time on the resistance bands and make sure things are good. You need to think about food is knowledge, live on emptiness. They have seen how to break free. Who can follow them? You can see that if you walk with wise people, you get smarter. If you walk with dumb people, you're dead. And the other one is that it is the right time for you to grow. And if any of us can help you grow in this group, hey, let us know. We're happy to help. Remember, if you have something you want to say or you want me to talk about something, down in the comments. If you are so inclined it becomes a big enough item we need to have a live stream, let me know. You have any questions you want to ask, put them down in the comments. We'll definitely answer them. I read and I answer every comment. So on that note, it looks like we're going to move forward on our Monday, and we are going to work out our knees a little bit, because I know that I'm either going to be walking around a lot, or because I'm on Bayside, or I'm not going anywhere at all, which means I got to find something else to do. You guys are great. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. I'm sorry this went too long. Queso and I say see you later. Bye.